Hi, beloveds. How are you today? So, we're going to talk about one way, and there's lots of ways, but we're going to talk about one way that you can increase your income without doing much of anything at all. The one way, or one of the many ways that you can increase your income, is just to change industries. Change industries. That's it. That's it. But I will tell you how you can take that up a notch. So simply just change industries. If you are doing, let's say you're a retail worker, you work in a store that sells clothes and little knickknacks and things like that. And you want to move from retail to, let's say, healthcare, because healthcare, the salaries are higher in healthcare. Overall, the industry of healthcare pays better than the retail industry. So let's say you want to move from retail to healthcare. You can do that. And how do you do that? Well, there's some transferable skills. There are skills that you use in retail that you can apply to a job in a hospital setting or in healthcare in general. It doesn't have to be a hospital, just in healthcare. So, and one of those big skills are customer service. I love customer service because it is one of the many skills that are so transferable to other industries. Pretty much any industry that you want to work in requires customer service. And it's a big deal to work with people, deal with people, manage problems, creative problem solving, all of that can tie into customer service. So simply change industries. You can move from a retail position to, let's say, in the healthcare setting, you can pick up the phone. Let's talk just very low level here. Let's just talk about the basic foundation. Let's say you interact with customers in person in retail, and then you can transfer those skills to do, the call center, picking up the phones in a healthcare setting, be an administrative assistant in a healthcare setting, dealing with these transferable skills of customer service. And you can increase your income just by moving to another industry, okay? Now, how might we make you even more competitive? Okay. So, for example, if you invest in yourself, $500 to maybe $1,000 in a 120-hour CNA program, that's a certified nursing assistant program. They have them everywhere. You can make yourself even more competitive. So you invest in yourself, this $500 to $1,200, and it takes about 120 weeks. 120 hours. So let's say that's usually programs are like 4 to 6 weeks long, roughly. You invest in yourself, get that CNA credential on your resume, and then use that to then move into the healthcare sector. That's going to increase your competitiveness very, very much. There's going to be other people applying to pick up the phone at this healthcare office or hospital, but they may not have that CNA credential, but you do. That will give you a significant edge. So again, you can transfer without doing much. Except, fixing up your resume to really showcase those transferable skills. But if you add on that credential, for example, and there's other credentials you could add on, but just that one, for example, can really boost your chances of getting that job and showing that you're ready to transfer to this new industry and that you're serious about it and that you have some context around what it means to work in healthcare. Okay? Another example I will share with you is food service. So let's say you work at Subway or you work somewhere, as a waitress or a waiter, and you can transfer into, let's say, technology. That will increase your salary very much. How do you transfer from work service to IT? Well, customer service again. It's just one of those many skills that are really transferable. If you can articulate how it transfers into whatever that job in IT that you're applying to. And again, there's other skills, but I'm just going to focus on customer service for now. And let's say again, let's put a cherry on top. If you get a little certification around IT, introduction to technology, or take a class at a community college, very inexpensive, just invest in that a little bit. That can bump up your chances of getting that, let's say, help desk position at IT, just to answer the calls and things like that. Customer service. So not doing not really IT help desk, but just picking up the phones, general customer service. You can get into the industry, and then from there you can add on skills. So then you can make it to the help desk and other kind of things as you move up and forward. So That's an example of how you can increase your income just by changing industries, and then getting a certificate or something that can, add a cherry on top can help a lot. One final bonus example. So we talked about kind of low level, entry level things. Entry level. Let's talk about more managerial. So let's say that you work in retail, you work at a clothing store, and you are an HR manager there. And your job is to bring on people, do all the HR paperwork and stuff like that. Now, you can double your income pretty much if you move industries from retail to healthcare, for example. Let's use healthcare again. Double your income doing HR from retail to HR in the hospital setting. You can double your income, okay, or near very close to it. Just from moving industries, just from doing the same thing in a different industry can really boost your income. So consider, what industry are you in, okay, and what's another industry you may consider to move into to increase your income. And then what else could you do just to put a cherry on top to just make yourself extra competitive, to really show that, hey, I'm not a retail person anymore. I'm ready and I'm excited to move into this new industry. And here's a class that I took recently that showcases that. Or here, I attended this technology conference because I'm ready to get into this industry. Or I attended this HR conference and I'm ready to, do HR in a hospital setting and not just retail. And see, I'm a member of a professional organization and so and so. So anyway, you get the picture. You can just change industries, and that can help you increase your income without doing too much. Hope you enjoyed that. Hope it was helpful for you, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.